Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon, good day. We're so thrilled to be here. Dash brought it to my attention that today is the 7th. You know what that means? It's a powerful number.
Mm-hmm. That's God's number. And also, it is the last... It is the end of our first week.
The last of our first week, going into next week, and that is an exciting experience for us all as we have been talking about abundance of love and peace, and today we're going to be talking about the abundance of generosity. So Dash, why don't you open us up with a daily devotion time reading out of which second was that 2 Corinthians 9:11?
Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. You will be enriched in every way to be generous in every way, which through us will produce thanksgiving to God. 2 Corinthians 9:11.
Okay. So that's cool. So you will be enriched in every way to be generous in every way. So there's really no excuse then to be generous to others. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. You should be.
Well, why do you think so many times people are not?
Well, maybe they're lacking on whether it could be money, or maybe some people are too prideful to give. And there's probably just,
I think there's definitely some lessons to learn, because it's not just about money, right? It could be your time. It could be, I think stress really slows down people's ability to see past the end of their nose that there's other things going on around them. So, I think that be reminded that you're enriched by God's grace in every way to be generous in any way, in every way possible. So what can you do today? I think that's the prayer. Lord, what can I do today to be better in generosity of love and peace and kindness and time that you've given me so abundantly, so that I might give unto others? So, read that next one with the reflection.
All right, let's go. So, God has blessed us abundantly so we can bless others. The Christmas season is a time to reflect on His generosity and respond by sharing our time, resources, and love with those around us.
I think that there's a message in that. A lot of times in the Christmas season, people find how lonely they are because they have maybe not been the best relationally. Maybe they've said some things hurtful and that have disrupted their family experiences, their connection to their families. And let Christmas be an opportunity to humble yourself. And I discovered something. The fruits of the Spirit, which are what? Do you remember?
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Very good. So if you notice that humility is not in any of those words, love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, kindness, self-control, humility is not in there. Why?
Well, I don't know why.
Because humility is the soil for which the fruits grow. Yeah. Without humility, we cannot walk in this abundance of generosity. And I think therein lies where we have to slow down, reflect, introspect, and ask God to help us see the error in our ways, that we're not, all that we've made some mistakes that might have hurt folks. So here's a good action or a prayer that we can pray. Lord, thank you for blessing me abundantly. Teach me to be generous with what you've given me and use me to bless others. I think that submission in asking God to use us is a great tool for helping us. Even when we don't even realize it, we're going to find opportunities to be a blessing to others. So generosity, again, comes in so many ways, shapes, and forms. So don't get caught up that it's got to look a certain way. It's a heart attitude. If you have a heart that wants to be generous, you're going to find ways to be generous. If you have relationships that are broken, go first repair those relationships through humility and asking for forgiveness. We call that the fast. Fast, F, means forgive trespasses. The A, ask for forgiveness. The S, start afresh and anew, giving grace to yourself and to others. And then T, the trespasses forgotten. We don't hold account a record of wrong. And yes, you might find that some of the things you've done might not be forgiven by others, but it's okay if you instigate and go to the person go write the letter, make the phone call, and ask for forgiveness, because it's in your cleansing of your own heart that you will find clarity in how to be a better, more generous person. So give generous today, whether through financial gifts, thoughtful gestures, a heartful prayer for someone in need, a heartfelt prayer for someone in need. And I think that is a way that we can use generosity as a blessing. I remember my mom told me she saw a lady that was like walking down the aisle at a grocery store, and she felt like so, compelled to go pray with her. And sure enough, the lady had a lot of pain in her body. She was suffering with joint pain, arthritis, which I like to call arthrongus. I don't think there's anything right about it. But also, she was having a headache. She was stressed. I mean, it was like a triple threat of issues that the gal had. And my mom just felt compelled to go pray with her in the store, which I think, I wonder what that does for a person, that is in need. That was the God wink they needed. So today, be reminded that you can and have been equipped to be generous.
Be generous. Mm-hmm. Be generous, and have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving just passed, and so I hope that gave you a little reflection about it.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna see you at the start of a new week tomorrow.
Yep. See you later.